Hello, and hello, how are you?
Please come out to play.
I said hello, please come out, please come out, please come out today. You don't get intros like that anywhere else. Right, so as the self-proclaimed king of... There was a fly. There was actually a fly. Oh, by the way, rate the t-shirt. It's pretty nice, right? If you want one, make sure to check out Min Made UK on Instagram. Everyone tagged me in a video where this was like the t-shirt design, and then it actually got sent to me. So like, thank you for anyone who tagged me in that, and thank you Minnie for sending it. I think she may have some Batch and Arthur ones on the way, but I didn't say that. Self-proclaimed king of CALFREEZY in general, I'd say. I've got the neck. I actually got this ornament that greatly reminds me of my friend Calamari. I love you, Callum. And I've got the natural dialect of the Scottish Egyptian, Thailandanian burgurh. You know, it just comes into my arse. It comes so naturally to me, which is why I feel it's only fair that I do a tier list. Yeah! So we're doing a tier list anyway of creators, influencers, people you may have seen before, trying to do the impossible and sound or look like CALFREEZY. There's a dog outside that won't stop barking.
Shut up!
He's been dealt with accordingly. Anyway, there's some shitters on here. Well, we'll go through the rankings. So, if you manage to get... Oh my god, he's not stopping. I'm gonna crash out. Just shut your dog up! Like, get a biscuit or something. If you are shit at the impression, then you'll get put in absolute howler. Bottom of the rankings. No one wants to be there. The one slightly above that, if you've somewhat gathered an ounce of the impression, you get put in stinker. Not in my stinker, in the category stinker. You'd have to impress me very much so to be put in my stinker. It's not easy to get into that. No. Welcome to my stinker. What the fuck? Anyway, if you're mid, like just bang average, you go in bog standard. What I've done, actually, I'll explain it to you. It's never a good joke when you have to explain the joke. What I've done there is, because CALFREEZY sometimes says bog, as in referring to his friend, Harry Rotershaw, I've taken the phrase bog standard, which is a widely used phrase in the UK, and if you try arguing that, then you're wrong. And bog standard is a phrase, I'm pretty sure anyway. Or I say bog standard, so it's going in bog standard if it's mid. Then we've got It's a Good Burger. A classic CALFREEZY clip. I just thought it'd be better than just putting good. Then, where every man and his dog and cat and pussy want to be. Banger. That's where the goats go. Okay? Let's watch the first one anyway. Let's watch the first one. Alright, we're starting off with George Clarkey.
Do just enough. Burgurh. Chippo, that's a fucking banger. Bangers and mash, that's a banger. Generational burger.
That impression was mighty fine, if I do say so myself. However, no, there's no however, actually. I love him so much. I love that man. He's nailed the impression. He's got it spot on. He's even done a lip. I'd like his lip. Right round my bell end. Anyway, yeah, no, what he's done there is nail the impression, get the face on spot. He's even chucked in some new words that we haven't heard in impressions before. We've got generational, bangers and mash. It just makes sense. It's clever. It's a clever little fiddle on the words. It's a good impression. It's going in banger for now. There could be some better bangers, and that might move him down. So watch to the end to find out where he really ends up. But at the moment, we'll stick him in the banger. Some of these, by the way, like my willy, are quite short.
I've had a howler.
Right, what he's done there is said howler. That's it. It was all right. I wouldn't say it was a stinker. It's gonna have to go bog standard, I think. I feel like no one's gonna understand the bog standard reference, but that's where he's going. With your mighty fine stretch res image there, I don't know actually where I got that from. Bog standard for AB. Sorry, mate. Just stick to Yo Family or whatever.
That's an absolute banger.
Right, that was Ginge. I'm not gonna lie. Me and Ginge, we're really good buddies. We might not be after this because he's going so far low down that he might just be tickling my balls with his ginger head. We used to be best buddies and now we're not. I wish someone would tell me why. You know the Olivia Rodrigo remix of that? Ginge is going in absolute howler. Morgan Burtwhistle, he's going to be so disappointed, man. Oh, I can only feel sorry for the poor lad from Salford or whatever he calls himself.
Burgurh.
It's a short one, it's batch, and this may have been just before the Smorange incident. Like a small orange. I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of shit. I don't even have a picture of a batch. Oops. Next up, Max Belegday. When I first ever saw his name, I actually thought he was called Max Bold Edge, as in like bold head, and then edge, as in like, oh my god, you're edging me. Or the edge of a cliff, or the edge of, you could probably say the edge of something. Anyway, we'll rate his.
Banger.
Okay, that was shit. So, he's going bottom. But above or below Morgan, whose do I hate more? I think Ginger's was actually slightly better, if I'm doing it unbiased, alright. He does look pretty cute there, though, with his little hat on, doesn't he? Bless him. Right, next video. Faith.
Guys, this burger is absolutely banging.
Not banging, it's
Okay.
a banger.
I rate
banger.
the effort. However, she did get help from my friend Bazinga, who, I don't know if you know, by the way, but he did repost one of my videos, or whatever. Doesn't matter, kind of big time or whatever, but it doesn't really matter. I haven't told anyone yet, so, yeah, he did that. Kind of nice of him to do for me, which he did for me, by the way. Was Faith's impression good? I don't think it was absolute howler, and she's learning, so I'm going to put her in stinker. Just stinker. Watch the next one.
G-Film, there's a couple stinkers, I can't lie, but there's a couple bangers.
Okay. It feels odd rating a fellow TikToker. I've not actually been in touch with this guy. There's a guy, well, other than my best mate, Ginge, and Bez, obviously, there's one guy on the list that I've got in contact with. This, Sticks Media? I think it's Sticks Media. Yeah, he's been around for a little while, but not as long as me. I wouldn't say it's banger, but I wouldn't say it's bog standard. So I'm going to put it in the middle. I'm going to go, it's a good burger. Okay, what's the word? The strong-eyed of you. No, what word am I looking for? Those of you with an observant eye would have noticed there's actually two pictures of Heinz. This is the first clip of his, which we'll be rating.
Say something to make me laugh. Oh, this isn't a good sign.
Oh my god, no, the burnt chip, that is an absolute stinker of a burger.
Oh, he's so funny. I think that's actually on Side Plus. You know that guy's been on Side Plus with KSI. The woman doesn't look that impressed. I would put that. I'm going to put that in It's a Good Burger. Yeah, sorry about the picture as well, mate. I couldn't find any others. Alright, we've got Sabina.
Josh, it's not a burger, it's a burger.
That's definitely not how he says it. That's not how he says it either.
How does he say it then?
Burger.
It sounds like a dinosaur.
Burger?
Burger.
Burger.
How does he say it, boys?
Burger.
Well, really, that was Sabina and Chip. You just can't deny there's an effort there. a strong effort at that as well. So it can't be absolute howler. Because it's with my boy Chip, and he gave me a shout out. I don't know if anyone knows, but he did do that to me, by the way. I'm going to put it in bog standard. Above or below Alfie, though. Ooh. Wait, his was like howler. And then you got Chip and Sabina bouncing off each other and burger, banger. Oh, I'm gonna edge it to Alfie. you know what, it's kind of valid, it's a valid comment to make anyway. Sabina Dor has gone in bog standard below Alfie. Now we've got this geezer. That is probably the best impression of the day so far. I'm gonna have to put him top. That's a banger. He didn't even try, it was so effortless, the way he was just sat there. You just can't help but deny thinking that is CALFREEZY. So it only makes sense that he tops our tier list at the moment and he goes into banger straight away, no questions asked. Right, so now we've got Chris MD. I'm joking. That was a joke because he's small. We've got Chris MD now.
Outside the box, so close to an absolute banger. You gotta see this. Chippo, come and see this banger.
Well, that was shy. Not sure about box, definitely not box standard actually. We'll just stick that in stinker straight away. Sorry, Chris. Maybe you should have invited me to do your YouTube video here, huh? Then I might have put you higher. But until then, you're staying in stinker. What the fuck am I doing? Bloody hell! We've got Heinz Baines again. Like, let's see what this is like then.
Chap, what are you doing? Charles, you did a big poo in the toilet. That's an absolute...
To be fair though, no, it's actually quite good. It's actually alright. Ooh! I think we could have to double him up in It's a Good Burger. But he's going at top of It's a Good Burger, surely. It's not quite banger. Or is it? It might... It's going in banger. It's going in banger, but right at the end. Right at the end. Congratulations, mate. You've made it. Good on you, pal. Right, next we've got... Who's that handsome young lad? To be fair, I've only done one or two, so it was quite easy to choose which one I should use for this because I've really not actually done that many CALFREEZY videos on my TikTok page because they don't actually tend to do very well. So A, it's pointless, B, I don't even like doing them. So I sort of halted the process of making those and going into them a little bit more. I didn't think it was worth the deep dive into creating extra content of things that I didn't want to create. So I just stopped it at the 1 or 2 videos. I didn't really go further than that. I don't want to just be known as a CALFREEZY guy, you know. So I'll probably stick myself as king at top of banger straight away. From the screen to the ring to the pen to the king. Where's my crown? That's my bling. Always drama when I ring. I'm in my prime, this not even final form. That's right, motherfuckers. I'm going top of banger. I'm just putting myself there. Why not? I can do it. Stop me. Try stopping me. You can't. Exactly. What are you gonna do, huh? Pussies! Right, we're actually gonna make a slight adjustment here at the bottom. I just feel really bad for, like, I can just see Max's cute little face looking up at me, smiling. I feel really bad for putting him plumb last. So I'm going to swap him with Ginge. Okay, now we got Shay. We're just going to watch one of Shay's many bangers. It's gonna end up in banger inevitably, but we'll watch it anyway. And surprise, surprise, it goes in banger, and it goes in between George and Heinz, I'm saying. Now we've got, last but not least, Joshua Bradley. Who knew that was his last name, by the way? I didn't. Well, I did, because obviously I just said it, but like, I didn't before I Googled it. Josh Zerka, let's see what you got, pal. Okay, not the most important decision I'm ever going to have to make in my life, so we don't need to drag this out. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. So it's going bog standard. It's going above Faith's, but behind Sabina and Chips. And there, my friends, we have our beautiful list. That's it. I don't know how long this video is going to be. It might be a shitter, it might be a stinker, it might be a howler, or it could be a banger. Thanks for watching anyway. I super appreciate it. I really appreciate it if you subscribed. If you're not subscribed, we're almost at 200 subscribers. That's, to me, yeah, that's mental. Like, imagine 200 people all sat in a room listening to just me. Like, I'm just a boy from Cambridgeshire. Like, thanks for watching though. Thanks for being the absolute goat you are, and I will see you in the next video, which is probably going to be a vlog. I think it's going to be a vlog, and it'll be an interesting one as well. Thank you all, love you, and goodbye.